Hello everyone, welcome to Beast Cucina. Today I am going to be discussing, I just recently got sinus infection, and I don't know if I have reviewed this item before on my channel, but this is actually one of those things that are so good to do. And this is just, it's called, what is it called again? It's called Navage Nasal machine, and basically it comes with the machine. It also comes with a little case that comes with it, and then it comes with some pots for you to use with the machine. I got mine at the Home Shopping Network, and I think I might have paid like $89. After taxes, might be like $90 altogether. So this is pretty simple, you know. The machine is just click and connect. So basically all you have to do is just unclog this here, and then this comes off too right here. So this is like the machine, and you can clean it, you can put it under the faucet and basically clean everything that needs to be cleaned in there. That's what I tend to do. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the machine, and you're just gonna click everything together with a glue. You can see this part comes off, but you just have to put it in, and then it clicks into place. Clicks into place like this. You put it like that, and then it clicks into place. Okay. And then you have the bottom part, where just click and connect to. So you're just gonna click like that, click it, put it in, and then connect. And then when you hear the click, that's when it's locked. And then you have this part here that is supposed to go in your nose, and then you attach it right in front here. And depending, it could be the right, and it will tell you, they have arrows right here where it tells you where's it going. And this is going in, and this is going out. You see? In and out. Okay. So this is how the machine looks. What you will need to get started is first warm water. You can either put it in the microwave. I use my filter water and I put it in the microwave. Or you can use like one of those heating pots, you know, for tea and stuff like that, and you can do that. All you have to do is open the machine and then basically pour into the line. Let me see if you can see it. The line is right there. So you're gonna pour your it's gonna be warm water. So you're gonna pour it into the line. And it should be like a warm water, so pour into the line. And that's where, as you can see, it's right. It's a little bit above the line, but it's okay. Just make sure that's on the line. And then you're gonna grab one of these little pots. It's the extra that came with. Some of mine came. They were leaking, and they were pretty bad, beaten up when they arrived. So I called the company, and they was kind enough to send me another package, and they sent me a supply of 30 of the eucalyptus ones, which are my favorite ones. The eucalyptus ones. So this is the one that they sent me, and it's called Salt Pod Eucalyptus, and basically it has like a menthol smell to it. They also have the regular ones. Those have, and then basically you're just gonna, you see this a little compartment up here that you open up, and then you're going to just put it in there like this, put it in the machine, and it was like right there, and then you just press down, and when you press down, all the liquid is gonna merge together, right? So as you merge, what I tend to do is I tend to move it around a little bit because I want all the saline solution to mix with that with the water, the warm water. So the next step is going to be, this is going to be a little tricky because when I do this, I actually do like a couple of takes because sometimes it could be a little bit overwhelming, and I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to try to do your own so basically clean your nose. And what I have noticed is that now that I have the sinus infection, it takes so much stuff out of there, and it's gonna seem gross. Sorry guys if it's gross, but this is the only way I can give you the review of this product, and you can see the results too. So I'm gonna try and put this camera in a place where you guys can see it better. Let's see, hopefully it doesn't fall because I have such a bad luck about this falling, but let's see. I'm gonna try to, I should have brought my little stand, but you know how that goes. Okay, so this, they have a button right here that you press. The battery is already included. The machine comes already ready for work. My recommendation to you is every time you use it, you rinse it with warm water and clean everything, you know. And I'll try to do that too, so you guys can see how I clean it. Once a week, I recommend you do like maybe this part so you can take off. Put it in a little bit of vinegar, you know, just to disinfect it, and you know, especially the parts that need to be disinfecting. This I think this silicone, so I don't know if you can put it in there, but it does come with a thing to clean inside of it, so you can actually. I just put it. Sometimes I just put it in the water, and it comes with this item right here to clean inside of it. And then you have a little carrying case that you can store it, and you can store your pot right here, and you can store the machine right there. It also comes with a stand too. Let me see if I find the stand. I can't see the stand right now, but I don't seem to find the stand for it. But it's a little stand that you can put your capsules, you know, your nasal care these things, you can put them in there and then they can rest on it, but it takes a little bit too much space, and I don't leave it out here, so that could be a problem too. They also have the regular ones. This is the regular, the saline. You can see the difference between this one and the eucalyptus one. But I'm not gonna lie, I like the eucalyptus better, and they're much better. Anyway, let me just get started because I don't want my water to get warm. And you know, then let's go going. Yes, it should be warm, not hot, because you're gonna put it in your nose. So here we go. And then you have to make sure that your back, everything in the back is closed. So make sure you close everything. The first time you're gonna have a hard time doing it because you don't know what you're doing. But once you do it, it's gonna go out, I guess. Okay, so I don't want to show this part to you guys because it's disgusting, but I'm gonna continue on, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen. So it's taking everything out. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to show you this part. If I keep it on going, everything can go inside of here. But obviously, it's not gonna go in there because I've been taking it out. But so we continue it. But if you feel like you need to take a break and do what you have to do. Let me try to switch this. Maybe I need to do this switching. Okay, so the water is already over. It's done. Keep in mind I did this in 3 steps, but normally I do it in 2. Because the pressure in your nasal cavity is a little intensive, especially the first time you're doing it. But beware, if you don't want to see anything disgusting, don't skip this part in the video. But this is all the stuff that was inside of my nose and that came out. Jesus, okay, sorry. It's disgusting, it came out. Okay, so this is everything that was there inside of my nose. And this machine is good. I'm actually glad that nothing major came out and I took it out with this napkin because I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be very gross. It's just, Jesus, I hope I didn't break this. But yeah, this thing is gonna be, I'm gonna show you what I have here. So this is everything that came out. And there's a lot of stuff in there that came out. And like I said, I cleaned it with my tissue, so that actually avoided to doing a lot of stuff. But yeah, I definitely recommend this machine, especially if you have like if you have a problem. I'm gonna show you everything that's coming out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a lot. And the way that I clean this machine is very simple. I'm gonna show you. I just take it apart from the bottom. That's where all the yucky stuff is. I use hot water. And I just rinse it out. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that's clean already. Now let's move to the next part, but I have to put you guys down so I can do this. Okay. Don't fall down. Okay. So of course keep going this hot water, and then you're gonna take the other part up, right? This part right here, and you're gonna rinse it up too. So you know there's saline in there, and you're gonna do the same process of rinsing it, you know, with warm water, rinsing it. And then what I do is I just leave it like that. I take this part here, the nose part, and I put it in the fossil. Put it in there. Let me show you. I put it in the fossil right here. I do like that. And then I just clean it a little bit there. And then what I do is I put them in a, and then there's a part in this compartment right here, the pop. You're gonna take out the cartridge. The cartridge needs to come off. Cartridge come off. And then you're gonna rinse that part too. You're gonna rinse it up. So what I also do too is I just put it in the faucet and, you know, and just drain it out like that. And that's warm water going through the whole system. And rinse it out. And the machine is pretty good. I don't think you have to submerge it, but you know, it's up to you how deep of a clean you want to do. But for me, I like to do a very deep clean, so I definitely do this, and it did help with anything that's stuck in there, and it will come out on the other end. And once I'm done, I just put a paper towel, and let me just try to clean this thing out here. This is how I do clean this one part here. And the hotter the better. And the hotter the water, the better it's going to be. Okay. So that's gonna be there. That's gonna be there. And of course I made a mess here, so I'm cleaning up a little bit of the mess that I made here. And my cup needs to go back to my kitchen downstairs. Okay. So you're gonna use one of the tissue. Oh, I have it right here. Okay. On a tissue, and you're gonna put it in the surface. I think I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more. Also don't want it. So I'll get another tissue paper. Sorry, tissue paper, and put it down like this. And then I just start placing my pieces, and I put them like that to dry. And once I dry them up, I can reuse them again another time. And next time I use it again, it will be clean. But like I said, every week at least do a little bit of vinegar and warm water, and place them in there for maybe a couple hours or something like that. And that would definitely sterilize them and clean them thoroughly. And that's something that you want to do, especially when you're dealing with stuff that is going to be using your nose and things like that. So I would definitely recommend that. So this is how I put them to dry. I leave them like that into the morning. And then, you know, when they air dry, I put them back together and assemble the machine all over again. And that would definitely give me everything that I need to do. Anyway, so that is the, my recommendation is, if you have sinus infection, do not do this the first 3 to 4 days, because it's going to be painful. My doctor recommended me not to do it, and I didn't do it until at least 3 or 4 days after taking my antibiotics, and that's when I noticed a huge difference. All this stuff that was stuck out there was coming out, and it was yellow. It was horrible, but it also helps with allergy too. So if you guys have allergies that, you know, you suffer, this will actually drain everything out, clean it out, and you feel so comfortable to be able to sleep. Like right now, I'm able to breathe better, and that's a plus. As you can see, I'm still having some issues with breathing because of the sinus infection, but I definitely feel better. Before, I used to feel like I was in the cloud, like I could hardly think, and you know, my mind wasn't my own, you know. I couldn't even think on my own. But this machine definitely is worth the money, and if you guys can have the money, I would definitely recommend it. Navage. I can actually put a couple links in this video. I'll probably look on Amazon, and I'll look into the Home Shopping Network, and you can compare. I think the Home Shopping Network offer 40 of the capsule, which is the little capsule that you put in the pod. And the saline drops, we eucalypt one regular, and I think it's 40 regular and 40 with the eucalyptus one. But eucalyptus is so good. I mean, the first time you're probably gonna feel like a minty, but then after a while I'm already used to it, so I don't even feel the minty, but it does feel very refreshing. And that's why I like it so much, because, you know, especially when you're doing your nasal passage. Well, guys, this is my review on the Navage machine. I definitely recommend it. especially if you guys having issues with allergies, which I am, because I have allergies that complicates into asthma, and you know, San Antonio is horrible for allergies, so it's nothing you can do about that. But I think I'm even gonna recommend it to my mom, because you know, she had this congestion going on all the time. You almost sound like it, like this thing stuck in your throat that doesn't go anywhere. But I'm also taking other medications so that, you know, to help alleviate the congestion, but it does help a lot. And I did notice a difference when I did it. So thank you for visiting Beast Cocina, and I hope you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, let me know too. I mean, it might be something that, I'm sorry, but it is a little bit gross in my department, I have to say, but it's something that a lot of people might not talk about it, but it's important to know that, you know, there's a solution out there, especially if you have allergies and you're feeling like you're in the cloud. I do not recommend it if you have sinus infection to use it right away. I would say use it maybe 2 or 3 days after taking your antibiotics, because that will alleviate the inflammation inside before, because the pressure might do more damage to it. So anyway, have a good night. I'll see you next time in Beast Cocina's video, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and have a great night. I'll see you guys. Bye.